Well, hello, Capricorn. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Capricorn, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you today. This is going to be the normal read. This is going to be general. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you. Capricorn, give me a second, Capricorn. Let me see what cards I want to use here for you. This is for Capricorn. Capricorn, you have Saturn. There are some things that are still unfolding here for you. Some things that are still unfolding. Hey, healing hearts. Saturn return usually comes around between the ages of 29, 30, 31, 59, 60, 61. Okay. And it is a not life altering in a bad way, but it could be. Okay. Because Saturn is basically saying if something isn't working within your connections, relationships, job, within yourself, it is a wake up call. And this is how I see my person. This is how I see myself, my relationships, that type of thing. And sometimes, if the relationship isn't good, if your eating habits isn't good, or your personal habits haven't been right for you, baby. Okay. That's the only thing I can say. I've seen it happen plenty of times. It even happened in my life when my Saturn return hit when I was 30. But it says this is a time for some of you to either have an awakening about something. It's a time to grow up. That's your first step of real tasting what real adulthood really is. And it strips down. You have to face the truth about things with this card. So we are already going into something that is like pretty heavy. Facing the truth about something. And this is why it says it's still unfolding. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead. We're going to keep going. We're going to see what else is going to come out. Hey, MS. Thank you for coming back, Moons. Let's keep going. You have rather conjunction. Now this is good. This is good, especially coming after, and then you have pink moon at the bottom of the deck. New and exciting opportunities. See, I didn't even see this when I said that this was good. I like conjunction. The reason why is because it's a collaborative energy. Who are you coming together with? Now, remember, Saturn could be a spousal energy. So let's just say you've never been married. Let's just say, you were divorced or you got divorced. And now here it is again, 10 years, 15 years later, you are facing another marriage or someone that will be a long-term partnership. Conjunction really is that. And we know that it's good because you guys had new and exciting opportunities, right? Now, another thing that actually happens here, remember, Saturn is governed by Capricorn. Now, this could be dealing with your working career. I think, what is it, Salif talked about that. Business, hands down. Okay. Not everyone has a business though. So when I say it kind of goes over a few people's head. There's some people who get really excited when I talk about business because it's like, yes, I have my own business. Please talk about that. And I always have to elaborate what conjunction means. Remember, we're talking about small businesses, and then we're talking about big corporations. You could be a small business and a big corporation is interested in your services, in your products. You could be a small business and deal with other small businesses, i.e., someone who's going to clean up the janitory company. Okay, is that janitorial rather? I said janitorial company. Who's going to clean up your office when you leave on a weekend or at night? Okay, you pay people to do that. So you guys get what I'm saying. So when we're talking about conjunction, we're saying either dealing with personal relationships, which is amazing, by the way, cooperative energy, or we're dealing with business contracts. Either way, there's going to be something new and exciting here, okay, on the horizon for you. That looks amazing, by the way. Now, let's go ahead. Let's keep going. Let's see what's coming out here for Capricorn. Now, you have ask for help and beware. Ooh. Where's this going? There we go. There we go. All right. Yes. Love it. Love it. You know, for some of you, and I don't see this too much with Capricorns. I don't see this too much with Capricorns. However, not all Capricorns are rolling in dough. And even if you do have money, it could be doing what? Slowing down, right? You're like, okay, this is where Yas really need to go. We need to talk about finances. We need Yasmin to talk about money because I have money, or the money that I have been having has been depleting out of my bank account. That is basically what this feels like. Some of you could be drowning in bills. You could be helping other people. We have to talk about that. Okay, a lot of responsibility. A lot of people are relying on you financially, which is what causing you to go under here. Now, is that going to be your permanent state? No. Some of you don't have a job at all. Bills, you got debt all over the place. You've already been under. So you're at this point, you need help. You need someone to come in here and help you. And that is basically what this card is saying. Either way, there's going to be adjustments made and there is going to be an improvement because there is a manifestation card, which means something is going to come to fruition and your money is going to grow. This is really good, especially with this growth energy. Growth here says expect good news in regards to money matters. Money will soon start flowing in, whether it's through a new job or your business. And there could also be promising opportunities that's going to come in here for you when it comes down to your own business, new job opportunities, or both, okay? I do feel like someone that you are dealing with, I just see that someone is just, and then this is not romantically dealing with, I just feel like there's people who are asking for finances or expecting you to help them financially. Because I feel like there's money going out, and you're not going to, that person is not going to repay you back, or if they will repay you, it'll take a while before they're able to pay you back here. I'm going to put that there. This could also be recognition. You're going to be in the spotlight. You guys did have media here, which talks about if you have some type of talents or your ability to do things will not go unnoticed. So this is recognition in some kind of way. So this could be a raise or a bonus. Okay. Here for you, Capricorn. Oh, huge losses in business. Yeah. So you see how even with this card, how that helped you, right? Because at one point, business could have been fine. Saturn actually stabilizes things out. Some of you guys have been fine. And what happened? Boom, out of the blue. Now you are going under. There's a panicky energy with your finances here. So you see the reason why that growth helps you out, right? Because just as much as spirit can see the fact that you guys are needing help, they also can see your future. This is why it says expect some good news regarding that. All right. That's a crazy feeling, right? That's a crazy feeling when you're uncertain about your finances and your money. Here you got, this is, I mean, some cards in here, it doesn't really tell you too much of anything. Here with moving. All right. So moving is also a good card because it's talking about progression. Okay. Now, on top of that, you could literally be moving. You could be moving from one house to another. You can be leaving one job, going to another job, okay? But it just says if there's been any stagnancy or stagnant energy, expect things to start moving. There's another word for expectations. Expect things to actually start going your way. But that's also in harmony with what? The pink moon card. It says new and exciting opportunities. I don't know why you can't see it, but either way, okay. It says fullness and fertility. That's another word for growth. Okay, so it's saying the same thing, and I get it. I get that it's so much so easier said than done, but you guys will be okay. Now let's get to the Saturn return. Let's see what this what this means for some of you. Ooh, look at what popped over. The Three of Swords. And the upright, by the way. Oh no, with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Some of you have had some hard times. I mean, you've been, oof. The Queen of Cups in general in reverse, that's giving too much, that's nervousness energy, that's cry, emotionally unbalanced, real sensitive. Oh my God, you can't deal with certain people. Certain people get on your nerves. Depression, because you got the Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Three of Swords in the upright, which actually talks about sadness, depression. There's nothing good happening in life. So you've been down. So Saturn for a lot of you, it really has been a wake-up call for you here, because there's a lot of pain that I feel like you've already been experiencing. Remember, these are not just past energies. This is what you have experienced and what you're presently feeling here. Maybe a breakup, maybe a child who was disobedient and don't talk to you, or you don't talk to them, either one. So you've experienced some stuff here, and it's been very so emotional. I feel like a lot of you have been, it's not just that. I feel like you've given a lot and there was no appreciation. Okay. So yeah, I admit you guys have not been in the best of situations. That I do see. Let's go ahead. Let's get this conjunction here for Capricorn. There we go again. Let's see. Wow, you guys had the Magician, which is always good, okay? But that is ending up in the reverse. There was something that you thought had potential, especially if it was a love relationship, that did not work out. And I'm telling you, I feel the heartbreak here. Or some of you guys are in that place right now where you're like, this is the one, this is the one. And then all of a sudden you're starting to see that someone is acting different. It's no more magic. It's not magical anymore. Something about this connection isn't fair. This could be someone that you moved in with, and now all of a sudden the scales fall from your eyes and you're like, who the hell are you? Now, I'm not saying that all is lost, because the Magician card technically is still in the upright, right? But for some of you, you are experiencing the reality, really. You're, like I said before, with that Saturn, you are facing the truth about a particular person. Like I said, it could be business partner, how they treat you, what they're willing to give you, and also in a romantic situation. You are facing the truth here. Now, I love the fact that the Magician is always upright. And that means that things that you feel cannot be turned around or dealt with or handled with in life, the universe is saying that's not the case. And I'm going to show you, I want to prove to you that it's not. You actually had the Magician card twice because you had manifesting. Something looks impossible to get, impossible to gain, impossible to have. Something looks impossible here. And you guys are going to be very surprised with how this is going to turn for you, because we did see the card earlier. I think it came out earlier. Oh no, I don't know if that was for you. Never mind. I don't know if that was, I think that was for the last reading. But I don't know what made me think about that, because it still feels like things are starting to unfold for you, even though you believe, your life is over, or that nothing ever good is going to happen for you. Some of you are in that place, and you are going to be shocked and surprised in a good way with how this is about to turn around. Now let's go ahead. Let's get to these two cards here for Capricorn. You have the High Priestess in reverse with the Eight of Swords in reverse. So remember, this is in the upright. And it makes sense because some of you guys are feeling stuck and trapped. You don't know what to do. I mean, it's like you can't spin the way you want to spin. You can't feel free to have ideas to flow, to figure out how you can make money. You're just limited with so many things. It's limited resources. You know, you can't really even give into your relationship like that if you have one, because it's just so many problems. Something is ruining everything. One thing in your life can ruin everything. That happens when, I think this, I don't know if I've told you guys this before. I remember working on a nursing staff at this particular location. It was a young nurse practitioner. She had just started. Everybody was so happy for her. She got engaged. She, showing everyone her ring. And about 6 months later, she disappeared. We didn't know what would happen to her. We didn't know. And the only thing we did find out was that her fiance called off the wedding. Next thing you know, she don't have a job. She wasn't working, and someone was trying to check on her, and she was just nothing. She was nothing. It was almost like her life just stopped. All that schooling didn't mean anything. The money didn't mean anything. So I feel like for some of you, that is exactly what I mean when I say limited, or feeling stuck or trapped or helpless. One thing can change your whole life, okay? And especially with the High Priestess in the reverse, because you cannot see the future clearly at all. You have no idea what's in store for you. And that within itself can cause a panic energy, panic feeling. Now, I'm happy that the growth card came out, because yes, you could be in that place, but we know with that word, expect things to change, expect growth, expect more promising opportunities, not just with money, but with other things, with love as well. But I get it. Here with the High Priestess, you guys have no idea what the hell is going to happen in the future. Okay? And that can be very scary. Some of you are in, like I said before, in committed relationships, and you are at a crossroad. You are at a crossroad. Let's get the moving card here. Okay, let's see how this came out. You got the 7 of Wands, and you had the 8 of Cups in the upright. This is crazy, because I was just about to say, if you are at a crossroad, you may move out. I don't know if you're going to get divorced or whatever, but that energy is there. If you are living with someone, that you will be leaving the house, that you will be moving if you're living with someone right now. This could also be with a roommate, because they're not holding up their share. That's another form of conjuncting or coming together, partnership, a roommate. Here with the 7 of Wands coming out, hitting that things are moving forward for you, which is really, really good, because that is you persevering a lot of trials that you've experienced with the Saturn energy. I mean, when I tell you, you held it down, you held it down. And you have to mean what you say. In order to get out of this, you cannot have anyone to convince you otherwise. That's what the 7 of Wands is basically saying. Okay? You cannot have other people to convince you to step out of your power. If there's things that you are wanting to do, there are certain directions you want to go. The 7 of Wands is like, this is what I need to do. And I cannot have you guys or you telling me that I need to be doing something different. And you are actually doing something. You're not listening to anyone else's opinions or how they feel about it. You're just doing it. That is what I see. Okay. Because this says moving on to, literally moving on. So yeah, I mean, this is going to be life changing. For some of you, it's going to be for the better. For others, it's still going to be for the better, but it may not feel like that in the beginning. But I do see life changing events here. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and get your theme card. This is going to be for Capricorn. You had two that wanted to come out today. Well, this is definitely for Saif and anyone else who's listening. Wonderful news regarding your money and your career. Okay, we're saying it again. A new job, a promotion, or something, right? Or acceptance into a school will come into your life, and you might feel ready, or it says you may not feel ready, but you may feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. It says this situation may involve someone who may help you, who is youthful, who is optimistic and clever. Okay, so this is what another card talking about good news, the messenger of good news coming in. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of abundance. Life will be wonderful. That's what this is saying. Your hard work and dedication to your dreams will provide you with the great peace and contentment that you have been looking for. Literally, it's telling you what this is all about. That is the new and exciting opportunities that are on the horizon for you. This is fullness. This is fertility. This is growth. This is healing. It's help. Okay. Help is on the way. This is what I have for you here, Capricorn. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. Again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. If you're interested in a personal reading, all of that is down below. I will be doing Cash App Lives tonight. If you guys have any questions, I will see you guys back here again later. Love you, Capricorn. Have a good day at work or school.